Join the fun. We laugh loud under the sun. We are real, welcoming arms. Feel the love, no alarms. Community, safe and sound. Laugh and cry, love all around. Open hearts, open doors. Here for you forevermore. Side by side, we stand tall. Together, rise, never fall. Laugh and sing, joy we bring. Oh, God. Cry and hug, hearts and sing.
I pushed it. Now my screen's black. Okay. There you go.
Round 2.
How are you?
Hi, Amy. And the oh God wasn't for you. The oh God was it's thundering again. Oh,
You're supposed to get hit tonight too.
I'm like,
Again, it
yeah.
stopped raining this morning. Then it was pretty. I say close to 80. And we went and mowed someone's. Was you? Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
We went and mowed someone's yard for them, and I knew it was hot. I could feel it going through my pants, like the heat while I was on the mower. You could just feel it going. Who? Come here, cow. Come here, cow. Why? So there is a missing persons case. I'm going to read this to y'all. It says, can you identify this Harriman, Tennessee John Doe? On January 24th, 2025, a crew removing brush found human remains near the KFC on South Roan Street in Harriman, Tennessee. The remains are those of a Caucasian male between the ages of 35 and 50 years old. He was between 5 foot 7 inches and 6 foot tall. His weight could not be estimated. With his weight, I'm guessing he was probably a small frame because his pants were a medium. So I'll go with small frame. He was wearing a Mossy Oak apparel brand, dark colored camo pants, size medium, with a dark belt, black socks, and black Skechers tennis shoes, men's size 11.5. Items found near his body include a dark colored t-shirt, a Timex watch, a stained medical mask that was possibly blue in color, a purple North Face sleeping bag, and a black and red backpack. The area where he was found was last cleared on January 17th, 2020. So in January 2020, they cleared out that brush area. And this year of January of 2025, when clearing it out 5 years later, is when they found his body. Or remains. Sorry. So, let's see. Those are the pants. This is the watch. And there's the shoes. So, the Timex watch, not saying this is when he died, like passed away, but it stopped at 2:08 and on the 16th, and what looks like it would have been Saturday. But so I figured what we can do, y'all, is we can look up. There is also a list of the names that have already been checked into that are not him. So we can look up some other missing people, maybe from around that area, and like write them down as a possibility to be checked into. Um, I don't know. What are your thoughts, Peg?
That's a possibility if you can get a list of missing people.
There should be, like, if it's been filed missing, there should be a list of them, and usually they have pictures with them. And I gotta look back through the years. So I was thinking, okay, he had a sleeping bag. So does that mean it? I guess that doesn't really mean it was cold months. That could have been all he had to sleep in. But he did have like the blue type of mask that people use for the C word. Could be helpful. Let me come click on it from in here. Yeah, I was thinking, like, so what Saturdays of the year was the 16th? Hey, cool gamer.
Well, it'd have to be somewhere near the time that he go
It's
back
in.
a few months from when he was found, because they said that he was found uh, on January 24th of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So you could go back into sometime in 24. Again, we don't know how.
Within 5 years, he's been there within the past 5 years.
Well, I'm going to say the last time they cleaned that section was the 17th of 2020, the
Mm-hmm.
same month, January. So 17-day difference. But I would say you'd go from January 24th and go back, because he couldn't have been there too long. I mean, that is 5 years that nobody cleaned it, but was he there the whole the whole five
I
years or
was,
just for a couple of months? I mean, they don't say how
yeah,
far deceased he was when they found him.
I was thinking that it was probably pretty decomposed due to them not being able to tell his height, his, like, I don't know, like his exact height and weight, maybe. But then again, I'm probably wrong.
Well, they're not going to give us all the information. So, like, say I come forward and say, my old man's missing. His name was George. Well, how tall was he? Well, if I'm not in that 5, 6, 7 foot range,
I have it. Look what it has from the past 5 years. All the Saturdays that were May the 16th. I mean, May the 16th. I was reading the first date. A Saturday the 16th, which would have been May of 2020, October of 21. And, like, we're having a COVID mask. I know I ain't supposed to say that word, but having that mask, could it possibly have been back when everybody was wearing masks?
could be.
Hey, Pam. Hey, Lewis.
And with it being blue, it might have been he'd been through the ER or something.
April of 2022. July of 2022. September 20. I'm going to get myself all confused. 23. So we have these dates to go back on. Let me just screenshot them. That would be so much easier.
Well, seeing that, just like AR pointed out, or excuse me, not AR, I see AR's name. Just like Lewis pointed out, just says the watch likely didn't die when he did.
Mm-hmm.
um, they keep working. So that would be another problem, is not knowing, was he gone 2 days, 6 months, prior to the watch saying, you're not right, you're not winding me, or the battery gave up. Because that would make a difference too. If it was a wind up watch, you'd wind it up every day to keep it ticking.
35, 50. So middle aged bone can tell also through dental. Can't really tell weight because of everything essentially dissolving. Oh. Hey,
Oh,
Daniel
I know what I
Dan.
want to find out. Hang on.
Let me see. Harriman missing persons. So what I would going to do is just start out looking in. Uh, is does anybody have the list of names? Like there is Barry Rapper on that list? Because
Okay. The one question you and I had was like, how long would he have to be there before, let's say, maybe shrinkage would occur?
Mhm.
According to Google, it says it can take anywhere from 2 weeks to several years for a body to fully decompose into a skeleton, depending on the factors like temperature, humidity, and presence of insects or animals. Once the skeleton is formed, it can persist for many years, especially in neutral pH soil or sand. Then you also
Mm.
have to throw in the
Hungry?
climate. Um, of course, you have the initial stage where soft tissue can break down, can take several weeks. However, the time it takes for bones to be exposed and the soft tissues to fully be gone can vary significantly. Um,
Mm.
then it says acid in the soil can eventually dissolve bone, but this process can take many years. In neutral pH sand or soil, skeletons can persist for centuries before it is completely disintegrates. And you asked,
Mm.
what was the
From
name you
between the
said?
ages of into it. Um, Barry Rapper, Raper,
No, I don't see that name on this list.
but it says he's missing from Athens. I'll have to see how far Athens is from. I'll put him down though
Because I'm
anyway.
assuming these 10 gentlemen were from that area or on a missing persons list, and they ruled them out. I'm not sure how they ruled them out, but they've been ruled out.
So, Woosa test the dental records against others within the
Yeah, and I'm
database.
thinking that's how they ruled these 10 people out, that these 10 weren't that dental match. So,
Maybe that's possibly, yeah, because I was wondering how they ruled the others out. I guess they're struggling with the whole DNA and
and because I was busy reading, no, Joe, you may think we're witches, but we don't play with Ouija boards. No, 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 and no.
I rebuke
That's right.
all.
Don't make me have to get my holy water and my rosary beads out, and then I have to get ugly.
It doesn't say, Danny. It just says the remains. Let me see. Ooh, accidentally cleared it off. But it doesn't say if it was all the remains. That's why I was wondering, like, because they're really, I guess having a hard time.
Yeah, it just said removing the brush. They found remains, and it says the remains are those of a Caucasian male. It's odd that they know he was Caucasian, between 35 and 50. And then,
Maybe they found some hair.
uh,
Is how they knew he was
and
Caucasian,
then they
maybe?
said he was between 5'7" and 6 feet tall. They couldn't guess his weight because obviously reasons for that. Um,
But I
but
wonder that too, Danny.
I'm almost gonna guess maybe that they got a wherever he was. Let's just say there weren't wild animals that would maybe cart pieces off. Oh God, I hate saying that. Ugh. But it happens if you're in the wilderness. They'll scatter you.
Does. There would also be hair left for, yeah. See, that's strange, ain't it? Like, maybe he's just, maybe nobody's ever reported him missing, and maybe he's never, like, somehow
Well,
been in the database or something.
and
How?
I know this. I mean, it seems like he had the clothing looked fairly new, fairly obviously not good shape right now, but
Mhm.
he had a backpack and a sleeping bag, which kind of
And look, I looked up them North Face sleeping bags. Them things $50.
well,
What if he was
well,
traveling
well,
to
I was
another?
gonna say. Sorry,
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I wouldn't say he's homeless, and I'm making air quotes in the air, but he could have been. You know how, well, 35 to 50. It could have been just one of those. I'm just gonna travel around and see what I can see. Maybe he hadn't begun working yet, or he quit working. And he's I'm just gonna hit the highway and the byway and see America or something.
Yeah, because he did have a backpack.
Yeah, I had a backpack and sleeping bag.
And he has, these are the shoes. And here's his watch. And the pants, I tried to like Google them and stuff, but they look like almost like one of them cloth. Maybe it's not. Yeah. It almost looks like a cloth type belt, but I don't know.
And the Skechers, according to what I'm seeing here, range from $39 to $59. Then you have some, so they're within what I call medium range. They're not like high price.
Tend to have lower bone density and mineral content. African American. Oh, wow. That is interesting. Hmm. Mossy oak pants made for outdoors.
Okay, the pants were a little more pricier,
Yeah, I looked those
but
up.
again, but less than $100. So again, within what I'd call a medium range, like if you're middle class or you had a job of some sort.
Um, Made for. I wish it. Like, what contents was in his backpack? He didn't have an ID with him in his backpack?
They didn't mention one.
It was a black and red, but yeah.
And there's a Timex Man's Easy Reading watch, which almost looks exactly like the watch in the picture, and that went for $53.
Yeah. I
So
found one on
again,
eBay. Like it.
yeah. So again, it's all within that what I call doable price range. It wasn't like, oh, it's $1,000 watch or
Yeah, you can
hundred
get them
pair,
at thrift stores. Like, he
two
could have,
hundred pair of
even
sneakers.
clothes, he could have got at a Goodwill or somewhere, you know.
Well, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, no.
Like, if he was one of those people just traveling like that way, like, I mean, they used to call some of them hitchhikers, or what if, I don't know, they didn't say how he died, though. I would say, what if he was you know, somebody done it to him.
Well,
But
well,
they didn't.
no, because then they would have said a homicide, and they didn't. They just said remains were found, and they didn't
Yeah.
mention foul play. So I would have to take that and put it way over on the side burner because they just said remains were found. So it's like it didn't sound like.
It might be so far decomposed that they can't tell nothing. Might be. But then again, he could have got dehydrated walking or got tired and went to sleep in that brush and just didn't wake back
Well,
up
that's what I'm saying.
or froze.
It sounds like something more on that line of natural to, you know, no foul. He just,
Yeah,
I just can't believe that.
5 years to clean it, that area.
No, I can see it taking them that long to get there. This state's a big state, and they got to cover a lot of ground, you know.
Can the pants, Nick, get out of my brain hole?
Because, like, I think if they're
I was,
looking for somebody and something like that happened to them, they would report that, a victim was found and it looks like, but if there's no sign of a traumatic death, that they just said that they, the way they're writing it by saying remains were found is, we found a person who was deceased.
yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna see if we can find some more missing persons. Tennessee missing person.
But in order for them to rule out 10 people that were obviously on the list of missing men, um, it would
Mm-hmm.
seem to me what we don't have, and I don't want it, is, they must have taken pictures of said person. And obviously, they did look into the dental thing because they were able to rule 10 people out. But the problem is going to be if he had no identification on him and nobody reported him missing,
Then nobody
then
not
nobody's going to
not
know
ever
that
know.
he's gone.
That's so sad.
And he could have been, let's
That
say
is,
he never married and his extended family or his primary, say father, mother, are deceased, or like he told him, I'm going to go here and I'll be back, when I'm done. And if they wouldn't have reported him missing because he told him, hey, I'm going to go do this, and he.
but if you never heard from him again, I mean, what if all his family was gone though already or
Well, that's what I'm
something?
saying. And then they didn't mention any cell phone. They mentioned the watch and the shoes and the T-shirt and the pants and the sleeping bag and the backpack, but there was no mention of a cell phone. Of course, a cell phone would have told him who he was. But there was
Yeah,
no indication that he had a cell phone on him.
mow down particular areas. Um, is it possible that they wandered into Tennessee? How close to another state was he located? Let's see here. I'm thinking Kentucky or Georgia. Let me see. What state is close to Harriman, Tennessee? Yeah, North Carolina, Kentucky. North Carolina to the east, Kentucky to the north, and Virginia to the northeast. It's also near Georgia to the south and Alabama in the southwest corner. Dang, that's a lot of states.
Like Erwin said, no wallet, no phone. Either wanted to disappear or someone possibly robbed him. She says, hello, I'm just listening. Kind of tired today. Love y'all.
I love you too, AR. Oh, Arrow. Why do I always get them confused? AR, Arrow. Not really
Because
confused,
usually
confused. I'm
AR
just getting.
comes in right behind her, and then you see the AR and arrow and AR, and you just kind of it happens.
So that's North Carolina, Kentucky, Virginia. That's a lot of states.
That's 3 states.
And Georgia.
Oh
4 states. Oh, so it could be from any of those as well, from if he was traveling.
oh. Hey, he could have come up from where I am and ended up that far. Don't know how long he's been
Yeah.
traveling.
Missing North Carolina. Let's see. Tennessee missing persons. Brain home. It's common to get us twins confused. Twin. Active child. Tennessee missing children. Active missing adult alerts. This one's from Memphis. Those are female. Let me see. We're looking for male. Oh, bless his heart. Missing since April 1st. 84 years old. Missing from Crossville. James Graves.
Oh,
That's so sad. And 73-year-old Samuel Finney missing from Memphis. Oh, since August 2nd, 2024.
I can remember hearing about him missing. I don't know how.
You did?
I don't know how or why, but I do. Maybe my news covered it or something.
Oh, so these ones right here are all silver.
Yeah, so you have to kind of find something between
Or
35 and 50.
yeah, 35 and 50. White County. Uh, this one's 52 from Jackson County, missing since April of 2024.
Mm,
But I don't really see him wearing the cargo
that's what I was gonna say.
pants and
I don't see him wearing that kind of clothing.
mm-mm. Oh, bless your heart, honey. That's so sad. Oh, I never knew this many elderly are missing. I know he's not that age we're looking for, but it's so sad. Oh, bless her heart.
And most of
What?
them would be more than likely related to dementia. They wander off and can't remember how to get home. And then if somebody does find them, they don't know their name. What's your name? And they can't remember their own name.
Yeah. Well, see, it's not giving me like anything else besides on adults on this one besides the silver alerts. Mm, let's see. Isn't that sad? There's so many. I never knew it's that many. Some of these don't have names. Uh, Michael, 30 years old, missing from Crossville. Michael Feut, uh, Feustel, 31 years old, since June 2023. great conversation. Well, thank you, Amy. I can write down his name just to Michael Feustel. Just so I can try to look up
Well,
some.
that's disturbing. I looked up. I looked up to
What?
see how many silver alerts would be in my area. The silver alerts, and it came back and it
Mm-hmm.
says it's not possible to provide a precise number of silver alerts issued, as this is not a data point readily available. It says silver alerts are issued for elderly individuals who are missing and have a documented medical condition, according to the Corpus Christi Caller Times. The number of these alerts varies depending on the individual circumstance for each case, and law enforcement agencies likely track them individually rather than compile a county-wide total. Um, and then I pulled up a thing about it says supporters for Silver Alert point to the United States growing elderly population as a reason for new programs to locate missing persons. And it says approximately 60% of dementia sufferers will wander off at least once.
That's so sad.
But the sad part is they don't make it a priority like they do the Amber Alert for a child.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. Whenever, to me, they matter just as
So
much.
Grandpa could be out there wandering around, and JQ Public doesn't know they're missing because we won't get the alert like we did if it was a child.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this one is missing from Rockwood, Tennessee. Um, 32 years old, 5'6", 120 to 135 pounds. Cody Ramsey slash Deering.
AR asked if you could spell his name again. I'm assuming the first name you mentioned.
Um, Michael, and then Feustel.
Feustel. He was one
Yeah,
of the ones taken off the list.
he was taken
Uh
off the
huh.
list. Oh, then why do they still have
I
him?
mean,
Oh,
off
off
the
that
list
list. Okay.
for the yeah, they cleared for that
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Okay. So he was
Yep.
checked. Well, that's good to know. Because let's see. So, what about Cody Ramsey slash Deering?
Hang on, I gotta pull the picture up bigger. No, there's no Cody on the list.
So Cody. If we solve this case, we're having a cookie party.
Hey, Cool Gamer, how are you?
Ramsey slash Deering.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said you're doing good today. Good to hear, Cool Gamer.
Rockwood. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, wait, back again. 17 years old. Been missing 2 years. Well, she's 17 now. She went missing at 15. Dang. She's missing from Lenore City, Tennessee.
She wants to know if you can put the
So,
information in chat too, Nick.
yeah. Yeah. So, the next one was Cody
What? Oh, that's
Ramsey slash Deering. What about Curtis Lowe?
No, no Curtis.
Let me see. 5'4" to 5'5", 145 pounds. Missing age was 34.
Well, he's a year younger than what they estimate, but that could be all right.
Why did it just go crazy on me? Okay, let me see if I can show y'all a picture.
Lilith, you're awful. Lilith says, "Where's Alex? I bet he and Detective Google could crack this case in a split second." Now, see, I can see him wearing that clothing.
Curtis Lowe. Age 34 is when he went
Do I have
missing.
any more information on him? Oh, where'd that come
Huntsville,
from?
Tennessee. 145 pounds. Let's see. Where? I spelled Curtis long. Long. I can't even talk.
Oh,
That O is supposed to be an I.
hang on, I gotta get this. I'll be right back.
You're fine. So, Curtis Lowe, Huntsville, Tennessee. Does anybody know if Philip Bowling has been checked? He's been missing since July 5th, 2021. I can go look at the list of names that's been checked if y'all don't have it on hand. He went missing at 43, but he's between 160 to 200 pounds, 5'10" to 6'2". I'm writing these down. Let me see. That's not. Let me pull up my picture. Please hold. Let's see. I can try to switch. No. Okay. So go back. Oh, Philip Bowling. There's a Bowlinger. Okay. Let me show y'all Philip. It says Philip Bowling, age 43. Last seen July 5th, 2021. Philip Bowling. And he's missing from Robbins. Oh, I need to type that in chat, don't I? Robbins, Tennessee. Phillip. Bowling from Robbins, Tennessee. Thank you, Danny. Thank you very much. Thank you, or thank you very much. Let's see. Jason Burge. I need a new piece of paper.
He's on the list.
He's on the list? Okay.
Yes, I can do two things at once: listen to my daughter and pay attention to the live.
Poor Chadwick. I don't think they'll ever find him. I pray they do. It's messed up. I can't say I don't think they will. I think they will eventually. Everything comes to light eventually, but it's just probably gonna be a long time.
Oh, Danny says, I watch too many of these cases and it's ruined my morning walks in our park. I'm scared to death someone will drag me into the woods. Well, get a bigger
Hmm.
dog. They won't bother if you got a big dog.
Yeah, right. They'll lure them with a piece of bologna or something.
No.
I'm just, I'm terrified to go by myself too. So, because you never know.
I think it might.
What about Floyd McKinney?
He's on the list.
He is okay.
I figured this way, my ass is too big, ain't nobody picking me up and carrying me off. And then
What was the? Oh, sorry. What was the age range again? 30
35 to
to
50.
50. 35 to 50. Okay.
And I figure if they tried to drag me, I just go dead weight and they ain't pulling my ass nowhere.
They have one named Dusty Saxon, but they don't have a picture of him. But it says he was 42, 5'11", 165
And he's
pounds,
not on the list.
and he was missing from Spring City, Tennessee. I'll have to see if I can search a
Well, yeah,
picture.
AR, but they can't all put you on a leash and walk you.
Did she say that she
No,
could
she
walk
says I'm the
her?
biggest, most ferocious doggy out there, or ever. Excuse me. I improvised the last part of that. Dusty Saxon Springfield. Yep, he was not. I'm an overthinker, Lilith. Probably why I'm afraid of everything. Well, yes, but I think in today's society, age, whatever the hell you want to call it, you got to keep your head on a swivel. I mean, I don't worry about it because I figure I'm out of that age group. If I were rich or wore a lot of jewelry, I'd say I might. Okay.
Tell me
Yeah,
having
he
fantasies,
hit me with
Peggy.
that.
Is Luke Butler on the list?
Who?
Luke Butler.
No. Um,
Okay, I don't know how far Madisonville is from Harriman, but I don't think it's too far because Madisonville is not far. So, and I know Harriman's that way. So, and Madisonville's that way, and then Harriman. It's probably like 2 hours. But this is Luke Butler, 36, 190 to 200 pounds. What was that weight again?
did they have a weight
Oh,
on
yeah, they
him? I
didn't
just
know
say
his
they
weight.
couldn't. They didn't. Weren't sure.
But I don't think he would wear size medium, would be my only thing. I don't think he would wear size medium with
Yeah.
what it's saying his weight is.
No, he'd be a larger man.
Yeah. So
Oh, I know what I was.
I'm still gonna write it
I know what I was
down,
gonna
but
say. That I'm kind of out of that age group, and I don't wear a lot of jewelry. Um, but I told the story about my daughter taking my granddaughter to the grocery store. Oh God, he is such an ass. And her saying there was a car next to her, and the gentleman like seemed to have gone in the store and followed her, and it was a hairy situation for a few minutes. And it was like a month later, it happened again at a Walmart or at the Walmart.
Tell Peggy she just hurt my feelings.
Why? Because you scared me off my seat?
That really hurts me deeply.
Well, come here and I'll kiss your ass. I mean, kiss your boo boo.
I just do not think I'll sleep tonight.
Yeah, right. Well, that's good that Pip does that because, like I said, my granddaughters are very aware. And Mama packs a punch.
That's cray cray.
there's
Hey, that's cray cray.
It doesn't have his photo. Let me see. Michael Witt,
That's
38,
like third
missing. Well, he's been missing since 2009.
Yeah, it goes back too far.
grade. The
Yeah.
filter is in. Yay!
He got that guinea pig all worked up again.
Yep.
You better bring him a damn carrot.
Let's see. 100.
Mm-hmm.
That one's 2005.
That's too far back too, I would think. I'd be thinking you're gonna look closer. 2022 to 2024, because he was found at the beginning of 25.
That's all the ones it's showing me on here. Is what we just went through. From all those areas.
And have you seen the video, Danny, where there's a gentleman that's following a young girl in the store, and she happens to be with her mother, and one of the other shoppers says something to the mother about she had noticed this man was following them, and they ended up getting store security, and they continued to follow, and then they finally cornered him and said, "What the hell are you doing?" And he didn't know. He wanted to run, but he had nowhere to go. So
Brennan Hall.
basically, how the video looked is like they got the mother and daughter out, and then they detained him, and then once they were gone and couldn't be found, I don't know if they turned him over to the police or what happened at the end of the video, but it seemed like they detained him for long enough for mom and daughter to get out of the store and be gone.
Wow. There was an incident at Walmart here not long ago.
Come on, go back.
Hey, Vic. No, haven't seen it. Danny said no, haven't.
Yep.
Detective AR on the case. Hey,
What's that smell?
I don't know. Probably your
Upper lip.
Kids to get you.
Let's see if we can figure out any more
Let's just do it.
in just Tennessee, period. And then
Yeah,
we can work.
yeah. I didn't work it like this. We work it like that. There you go. You found it.
What?
Okay.
What is it, Peggy? East Tennessee Valley Crime
No offense,
Stoppers?
but I think he's hiding gummies somewhere. I really do.
Let's see.
He's
You
I
do
think
what?
he's hiding gummies somewhere.
Is this not the... No, that can't be. Yes, it is. She's not missing. I know where to find her. People make YouTube videos on her. Missing person since 2013. No. This lady. She's on people. She's like, I'm pretty positive this is her. She does her eyes the same way. But oh my gosh, I gotta show y'all. Okay, so y'all see this picture. She goes by the name Angela. One
And yes,
second.
Victor, I saw that Mr. Robinson had died.
She is homeless. Angela. How do I find it? I mean, she looks different now. What was this one? But listen, is that not the same person?
No,
Hey,
You know,
no.
she does her eyes the same way, like she's. You don't think so?
Ain't the other one in the first video is older. And the shape of the face is different.
Let me see here. Is it just me, or is there a slight delay between Nick's words and her mouth movements? Oh, really? But like, this was a old picture of her. She's been missing since
You said give her age.
2013.
What's the age given?
Oh, she would be 70
That
now.
lady in the other video is
She's
at
got a
70.
twin. I don't know how old Angela is, but they have the same name. They do the same thing with the eyes. That's why I thought, wait a second. Because, see,
That lady's having a crazy day over there, huh? Hey!
well, I think it panned the camera to someone else. But that's why I thought it was her. It was because, I don't know.
The AR said the same thing. First person is older, thinner face, and less tan.
So I'm back with
And
Angela.
the second person looks taller, too. So
Angela, Frank called me earlier today. He's telling me that he's
Maybe I was just hoping. They do the same thing, though, with the eyes. That eye makeup. Because Angela loves her lipstick. I don't know. But she's going blind. She sprays, like, I don't know, stuff like perfume and stuff in her eyes.
Angela, how are you feeling today?
Fine. Feeling fine.
What time did you wake up?
6.
now see this one
6.
looks like a totally different person than the one that got out of the car.
Yeah, this one is from 2 months ago. And she has something in her arm, like she has a huge knot in her arm. I feel so bad for her. But see, it says she would like to see her mom again.
Mobile Fever 11.
Holy mother of earbuds.
Sorry, Peg.
Back with Angela. Angela, how are you doing today?
Fine.
What's going on? Where were you up to when I approached you?
Nothing.
Not much, huh?
No.
Okay. How are you feeling?
Fine.
Having a good day? You were talking to Shorty earlier? Yeah. You also talked to Frank earlier, huh? Yeah. What did he drop off for food? You said donuts? How many did you eat?
I ate 2 of them.
2 donuts. What, like chocolate?
The
clay?
cream-filled one.
Cream filled?
I'm going to eat the rest of them when I get back. If the bird didn't get into it.
Okay.
I don't think anybody does anything to it.
You don't think so? You don't think so? Okay. I was gonna get you some tacos.
Did you buy them?
What's that?
Donuts?
But
Frank gave you the donuts. Is that correct?
but yeah, that's who I was thinking when I seen the name Angel and seen the. But yeah, y'all are right. I was. Damn it. I was hoping we at least could find somebody.
Pardon me.
Pardon
I
you.
had a little group there.
Date of birth 1968.
I was here. My brother was born.
David left the sober living facility on 8/1/2021 to visit his brother in Richmond, Virginia. He left in his white 2005 Land Rover with Texas tags and was last spotted in the Chesapeake, Virginia area on August 6, 2021. He could be in either Knoxville, Virginia, or eastern North Carolina. He has experience working on solar energy farms and may be looking for work in these areas.
Yes, Lois, it was a little burp. I tried to ward it off, but it got away from me. What would you say his name was? David what?
Daring, but he 190 pounds.
He's not on the list.
He would be 56 though. I don't think he's medium built, like built for
No.
medium pants.
Any in a vehicle. They didn't say any vehicle was found, so.
But what if somebody took his vehicle?
I suppose there's that.
Let's see. This one's been missing since 2017. That would be, I don't know. That'd be some years off. But what if he was homeless? But he would be 48, so that's 150 pounds. William Inkelbarger. Cherry Street. That is not a good location to be missing in. Or be in. Period. In Knoxville. But that's a horrible area right there. He's been known, so he's used to that area. I'm not going to say what happens in those areas. Oh, she was found. That's good. That's all it gives me, though. I have no more on this one either. I'd seen a couple of videos about her previously. Like her hand looked like a whole glove, and apparently she passed. I thought the whole I saw I can't remember the channel. She was Kinsey in her arm. What? Her arm and hand was messed up. No, Lois, I'll have to look. Drugs are bad. It's so sad how many people get addicted to it, you know?
Yeah.
Was it from SWU? And some people never come out of it. So. There was one of the Knox body believed to be missing Knox County man found in water. This was just the other day. Missing man found. The Knox County Sheriff's Office said the body believed to be a missing man was found in the water Monday. The big search for 51-year-old Narendra Patel after he left his home in West Knox County on May 25th. Patel's family later found his vehicle near the bridge on North Shore Drive, just west of Concord Road. He was discovered in the water. I think that was a something he done.
Poor Alex came in and said, "Is this another game I can cheat on? But hey, Nick and all." AR says, "No, it's an actual missing case. But hi, Alex." And then she says, "The irony of you saying that and what Lilith put earlier through is a chef's kiss."
Earlier, I spoke it into existence. This was the one that was found the other day in the water. I think he'd done that. I don't want to say.
Is there a bridge where he was found?
Yeah. Yeah, his, what did it say? His vehicle was found near the bridge on North Shore Drive,
yeah.
West of Concord. Right, yeah, there's a lake. That's sad.
Yep.
Some people feel like that's their only way, you know?
Well, we don't know what he was dealing with, so there's that.
Words have power. I was real missing person wounded. Well, we don't know is the thing, Alex. It's a case, and we have little information to go off of, and we were just trying to rule out other missing people. Like, could it have possibly been this person? Because where he was found, the area hadn't been cleaned from the brush in 5 years. And it sounds to me like it's possible his body was so decomposed they're struggling to find out who it was. Words have power. Is the audio and video out of sync for anyone? How do we fix that, Pam? I bet it's where before I got on here, I was trying to put all the info up here so y'all could just see it up here on the screen, but I was having issues and I ended up not being able to do it. And I bet that screwed it up somehow because I don't know. So he's 35 to 50. Yes. And see, it made me think it was possibly from the vid times if he had a mask. But then again, like Peggy said, he could have been at the hospital. But if he was at the hospital, couldn't they have checked hospitals for recently released? I don't know. There's so many possibilities. It's hard to get down to it. But, you know, he deserves a chance just like anybody else.
Yeah.
So if we can try to, I mean, yeah, it might not be other people that we've looked into, but I mean, at least we try. Narrow other possibilities down, and then, but he could be from out of state. You know, I think it's crazy that he had no identification on him. That's what, like, nothing, like, There's not fingerprints on his stuff. The watch band. How come they can't get DNA from that watch band? That's let me show you the watch band. I found a better picture of it, and I should have showed it to you. Let me see. Wouldn't DNA be on? That's what's confusing. I would think DNA and stuff would be on that watch band.
I don't know. I would think so, but then again, he was exposed to the elements for how long? Nobody knows, or we don't know.
Like, that's what makes me also think that it was for a long time. If it's where they're having a hard time figuring out who he possibly could be, that makes me feel like if it's that hard that he was pretty decomposed or something.
Mm.
I don't know. Where is this KFC? A crew moving brush found human remains near the KFC on South Roan Street, Harriman. Let's pull this up on maps. Wait, what is the 3D thing called?
What 3D?
Like to look at something from a map.
I don't know.
Okay, let me see. Maps. We're gonna see if we can see this brush. KFC South. KFC South Roan. Roane. Harriman, Tennessee. Says it's 37 miles away. Let's see. I don't want that. Your 3D thing. Oh, my phone's dumb and kicked me. I hate when it does that. I don't understand. They can actually find out how long it has been there for by the sounds of it. They haven't released much info. Well, he was found in a brush pile in January of 2025. But that brush pile hadn't been cleaned since January 2020. So, okay, this is KFC. So it says it was near the KFC. So I'm going to guess possibly. Is this the street? So, at the edge of the parking lot, close to the road, there's those brushes over there. What if I scroll? How do I look at it from in the sky? What if something caught it? The sky thing.
I did my lashes.
That's pretty.
Thank you. I'm going to bed.
Okay, I love you.
love you.
Sweet dreams.
Did she say, "Look at my lashes, I'm going to bed"?
Yeah.
Okay.
Within 5 years. We don't know what year. But even like across the street, there's an area over there. So anywhere in the brush. Harriman, Tennessee, which is I'll have to tell you. My guess is wrong county, but maybe. Let me see. What? I just know hair. Let me see. It was the KFC. He was found close to in a brush area close to the KFC. Harriman, Tennessee. I guess I could have put the street in there. Hold on. Let me get the address again. Yeah, South Rome Street. South Rome Street. Oh, why did it spell South Orange Street? Roane. Oh, so Kingston's here. There's Oakdale. The smell. I don't know. I want to try to get on that type of map where I can look from the sky down onto it.
I gotta keep on with this call. Sorry, my phone rang, Lilith. Pardon me, I do have a life. But I'm gonna drop down. But thank you for having me up, and I love you.
I love you too. Thank
And I
you.
love everybody in the chat. I'll catch you.
Good night, Peg. Thank you. 3D maps. Like, what if it'll tell me when that was last updated, and if we see anything, maybe a live Earth or what do I do? Live Earth or Street View? I gotta download you. I'm gonna try Live Earth. Oh my gosh, I was just playing. She knows you were kidding. Your medicine reminder. Okay. Hold on, Cacao. My freaking hands are breaking out from being out in the sun, from mowing. Every time my hands, they break out so bad. Get started, okay. I just want to look at an address, an area. That's what this thing wants me to pay. What? I'm so confused. No. Yeah, you have to pay. You have to pay for a live Earth map. Let's see. Maybe I was doing something wrong. Let me try to type this in. Earth map. I think it was just giving me an option to do a subscription or something because shit far. What did I say that address was? Oh, KFC, Rome Street. KFC, Rome Street, Harriman, Tennessee. Where are you at, buddy? I'll show you. 1 second. Let me find it. Cow. Well, I don't see no darn KFC. Where's Rome Street? I'm horrible with mapping. Oh, that's North Rome Street. I need south. Oh, south. Son of a gun. I'm so slow. I'm sorry. South Rome Street. South Round Street. Where's KFC at? Is this one KFC? I couldn't tell you which one's KFC down there. I don't know. But now we can look. But why does it get blurry when I try to... Oh, I need to hit 3D. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. But it's not clarified. It's all blurrified if you zoom in. See? Let me show you. I need to see. And it's not letting me see. It's like blurrified. Look, y'all see somebody's face right there. That's creepy. See that looking at you? It's the trees into a certain shape. I'm trying to get you. So I'm going to look in all the brush. I can't really see, though. I was going to look in all the brush area. Wait, what is this? Oh. This looks like somebody sitting. This thing's going to mess with my eyes because it's blurrified. But can you listen? I swear I see somebody sitting against a tree. Tell me if I'm crazy. Tell me if y'all see it. Did y'all see that? Even when I zoom all the way out, I still see it sitting there. Y'all see it sitting there? Y'all see it? Now I'm going to have to screenshot this and send it to you. It's like they got white socks on or something. That's what really stuck out to me. Right right there. It's probably just this being blown up messing with my darn eyes. I am going to send it to you, though. I'm going to send this to y'all on WhatsApp. Okay? And then you see if you could see it. Oop. Now tell me if you see it. It's my darn eyes messing with me. Resuming to app. Okay, thank you. Try for 1 month at no charge. No, quit. How do you get this off? It won't even let me hit the X button. Oh, continue to. Never mind. Just kidding. Okay, so there's that part of that side. Now I'm going to be on Google Earth all night and trying to figure out how to clear it so I can look clear. Why are you on my road? I don't need you on my road. Give me 1 second. I can hear him. She sends her. Oh, tell Auntie I said we all love her. Okay, sorry. Are you talking about on the left side of the picture? I should have circled it. Yeah. It says resuming to app. It's I'm gonna show you. I'll just send you. I won't keep y'all on here because I'm gonna Google Earth it, but I'll explain to you where I seen it at. Let me see. It's kind of, yeah, it would be to your left side, not all the way to the left. But it looks like somebody's sitting down there by a tree. This one. How can I show y'all without? Lord, I'm a damn mess. Okay. Right there. I can't. How can I show you better? When I say I wonder, well, it's dark now, but when I did it that way, I can't. This is not working out for me, Willis. Let me see now. Right there. Like, looks like one knee kind of up in the air a little bit. One leg. Okay. So, I know, I'm a D. Okay, so it looks like, where's my finger at? This is a leg. This is a leg laying down, kind of to the side. This is an arm. I can see it when I look at it. No, that's not new. That's very old. Very old. Okay. Well, I'm going to look around on it and see if I can, I don't know. Does it say when the last time these pictures were taken was? And see if they're a few years old or something, you know. I can go back and see if I can maybe see something and kind of go off by how long, if you can, how long back. You know what I'm saying? I'm struggling to see. Y'all, I don't know. Maybe it's just messing with my eyes, but it's just that white that really shines off of it, I guess. That looks like it. Like somebody just sitting there. Probably hiding from work, because if I was to zoom out right behind, not far behind that line. It looks like some restaurants or something. Even what? Really? Ah. Hi, Sammy. Mama's coming. Okay, I won't keep y'all. I'm gonna look some more and stuff. Because I don't know. I know I probably couldn't solve it, but it's worth a shot. You know? That's why if you have a family member or something missing, someone missing, you know, if there's somebody you ain't talked to, and y'all know when someone's missing, you know, you should always report them. Because what if he wasn't reported? So it's just, he's gonna just remain a John Doe, you know? That's sad. That's sad. Someone's smoke break. Yeah. Someone's smoke break spot. Let's see. This? No. To the right of that. Okay. So, you see where you have it circled? Go to right. Good Lord. My fingers are not gonna. There. There. All right. No matter what you're going through, keep pushing forward and never give up. I'll keep trying to do some digging and stuff because now my mind's just been set on it. But I love y'all so much. Get y'all some rest. I'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all so much. Sleep tight. Please put any ideas into Sebastian's group chat. Okay. Heck yeah. Someone smoke break spot. Not. All right. Love y'all. Sweet dreams.